Hello everyone. Let us solve the following. A cylindrical mug of radius 5 centimeters and height 9.8 centimeters is full of water. A solid in the form of right circular cone mounted on a hemisphere is immersed into the mug. The radius of the hemisphere is 3.5 centimeters and the height of the conical part is 5 centimeters. Find the volume of the water left in the cylindrical mug, okay, or no cylindrical shape. And obviously, we take pi is equal to 22 by 7. Okay, so here in the given problem, three shapes are identified. First one is cylindrical shape. Okay, so water is there in this cylindrical mug. Okay, or tub mug. It is in the form of a cylinder having the height of 9.8 centimeters and base radius as 5 centimeters. Okay, this is the cylindrical mug. Okay, in this water is there. So into that water, into that cylinder having the water, a solid shape is being immersed. What is the type of the solid? It is nothing but the combination of a cone as well as a hemisphere. Okay, so the solid shape is such a way in such a way that a cone is mounted on a hemisphere. Okay, so again it is given the radius of the hemisphere is 3.5 centimeters. Okay, and a cone is being mounted on that particular hemisphere. That solid is there in that particular shape. Okay, so when this particular shape is immersed into the cylindrical mug or cylindrical shape, what is the water left over in this particular cylinder? One solid shape is immersed, no? So in a full a cylinder full of water, if a solid shape is immersed, some water will be left out in the cylinder. We need to find the volume of that particular cylinder. Okay, volume of the water which is left in the cylinder. Okay, that is what we need to find out. Once again, let us see the problem. A cylindrical mug of radius 5 centimeters and height 9.8 centimeters. Radius 5 and height 9.8. Okay, and a right circular cone. A solid is in the form of a right circular cone mounted on the hemisphere. Okay, a right circular cone mounted on a hemisphere. Okay, and what is given here? The radius of the hemisphere is 3.5 centimeters. The radius of the hemisphere is 3.5 centimeters. Okay, these three things are given. Okay, and we need to find the volume of the water left in the cylindrical shape, which is a mug. Okay, after this particular solid has been immersed. Okay, right. So let us take the given values from the problem such that we can understand what to solve and then how to solve. Okay, right. So what is given? Radius of the cylindrical mug is 5 centimeters. Okay, and height of the cylindrical mug is 9.8 centimeters. Okay, and radius of the hemisphere R is 3.5 centimeters, and height of the cone is given as 5 centimeters. Height of the cone is given as 5 centimeters. Okay, so here it is clear that the radius of the cone, base of the cone will be equal to the radius of the hemisphere, because in the given problem it is clearly given that the right circular cone is mounted on the hemisphere having the radius of 3.5 centimeters. Okay, so we can conclude that the radius of the cone base will be 3.5 only, as it is mounted on the hemisphere. This point we need to conclude. Remaining all values are given. Only the height of the cone is not mentioned. The height of the cone is, height of the cone is mentioned 5 centimeters, but the radius of the cone is not particularly mentioned. But we can take the radius of the hemisphere because the right circular cone is mounted on the hemisphere. Okay, clear? So here the values that is given in the problem we have noted down, and the value of the radius of the base of the cone is also being noted down. Okay, now one more point we need to conclude. What should actually what should be found out? We need to calculate the volume of the water left in the cylindrical mug. Okay, so how will we get directly? We can't get. How will we get here? We need to calculate the volume of the cone and the volume of the hemisphere. We need to add both of them. If we add both the volumes, we will get the volume of the total solid shape which is immersed in the cylinder. Okay, so we need to calculate the total volume of that particular solid. The solid is in the form of a right circular cone which is mounted on a hemisphere. That is why we need to calculate the volume of the cone and volume of the hemisphere. We need to add both of them first, and we need to subtract the total volume of the solid from the cylinder volume, such that we will get the volume of the water which is left in the cylindrical mug or cylindrical shape. Okay, if we are clear at this point, it is easy for us to find out the volume left over. So what is the concluded point here? In order to get the volume of the water left over in the cylindrical mug, okay, we need to find the volumes of cone as well as the hemisphere. When we are able to find out these volumes, we can add both of them such that the total volume of the solid we will get. When we get the total volume of the solid, definitely we can subtract the total volume of the solid, from the cylindrical mug, such that we will get the water which is left over in the cylindrical mug. Okay, I hope you are clear in this point. Okay, so now, as we have concluded, we need to find the volumes of cone as well as hemisphere as well as cylinder. We are doing them stepwise. First, we are finding out the volume of the cylinder. What is the formula for volume of the cylinder? Pi r square h, where r is the radius of the base of the cylinder and h is the height of the cylinder. Okay, so radius of the cylinder is nothing but 5 centimeters, and the height of the cylinder is nothing but 9.8 centimeters. Okay, right? So the volume of the cylinder we'll get by substituting all these values. So pi is 22 by 7, and r square means I'm giving 5 into 5. Okay, 5 into 5 into 9.8. 9.8 is nothing but the height of the cylinder which is given in the problem. Okay, so after simplifying it, we got the volume of the cylinder as 770 cubic centimeters or centimeter cube. Okay, so calculation, that part, always make the calculation easy. Wherever they gets cancel, you get them cancel here. In 9.8 we'll get 7 cancel here 1.4 times. That's why I cancelled them like that, and final value I have multiplied. Finally, how much did I get? So here volume of the cylinder we get as 770 centimeter cube or cubic centimeters. Okay, so volume of the cylinder we have found out. Now we are going to find the volume of the solid. So volume of the solid is not in a single shape, it is in the form of two shapes. One is right circular cone and one is hemisphere. So first we need to find out the volume of the cone. Volume of the cone is nothing but 1 by 3 pi r square h, where r is the radius of the cone, which will be equal to the radius of the hemisphere. This point should be clear here, because the cone is mounted on the hemisphere, because the radius of the cone is not particularly mentioned in the problem. So how did we get that radius of the cone? By taking the radius of the hemisphere itself. Okay, so what is the radius of the hemisphere or radius of the cone? 3.5 centimeters. Again, h is 5 centimeters, height of the cone. Okay, so here we are substituting all the values, and pi value 22 by 7. So r square means 3.5 into 3.5, h is 5. Substituted all the values and simplified. Wherever there is a possibility to cancel some terms, it is easy for us to calculate, to simplify. So like that I have cancelled all those terms. Final product was there, 192.5 by 3. Okay, Okay, so final term. So the volume of the cone is 64.17 cubic centimeters. So in that particular solid, half part is completed. Now one more half part is there, hemisphere. So what is the volume of the hemisphere? 2 by 3 pi r cube, or is the radius of the hemisphere. Okay, so I substituted the value here. Cube means here 3 times, 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. Again, after all the cancellations, after the simplification, well, how much did we get? The volume of the hemisphere as 89.83 cubic centimeters or centimeter cube. Okay, we got the volume of the hemisphere and we got the volume of the cone. So in order to get the volume of the solid shape, we need to add the volume of the cone and the volume of the hemisphere. Okay, that's why I have added. So what the volume of the solid shape is nothing but, so volume of the cone is 64.17 cubic centimeters and the volume of hemisphere is 89.83 cubic centimeters. So totally, how much did we get? 154 cubic centimeters or centimeter cube. Okay, now only we are able to find the volume of the solid shape. But what is asked in the problem? In the problem, we are asked to find out the water left in the cylindrical mug. So, how will we get the volume of the water left in the cylindrical mug is equal to volume of the cylinder minus volume of the solid. Okay, so volume of the cylinder, how much it is? 770. First, initially we have found it, volume of the cylinder 770 cubic centimeters. Okay, so from that we have to subtract 154 cubic centimeters, which is the volume of the solid shape. So when we subtract 154 from 770, how much did we get? 616 cubic centimeters or centimeter cube. Okay, so this is the volume of the water which is left in the cylindrical mug after a solid shape which is in the form of a right circular cone mounted on a hemisphere is immersed. Okay, so we have to split the given problem into parts such that we are able to understand the given data and what to find out and how to find out. Only sort out the problem into different parts, then it is very easy for us to find out whatever it is asked. Okay, so what is the final volume of the water left in the cylindrical mug? It is nothing but 616 cubic centimeters. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you. If you understand the solution, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.